How's it going, everybody? It's time for another great Mr. Poestyle video, and today we're back to the Atari 2600, the great old Atari 2600, and a little something different this time. We're going to talk about paddles, the paddles, a paddle game in particular, and this wasn't a game that I was looking for, but it was a game that found me. You know, actually, it came in a lot of games. A lot of games. I was looking for a game in particular on eBay at some point in the last couple months and found that game, but I found it with some other games, and this game happened to be in there, and that was Picnic. Picnic, 1982 game by US Games. US Games was owned by anybody? Quaker Oats, of all things. Yes, everybody wanted a piece of the pie, including Quaker Oats. So they had US Games, and US Games brought us wonderful things, wonderful, great games like Picnic and several other wonderful companies out there bringing us games left and right, which eventually led to the flooding of the market of junk games, which eventually led to anybody, the North American gaming crash, eventually. Now this is US Game Corp, VidTech, brought us Picnic, again, 1982 release, paddle game. In this game, you're trying to stop the bugs from eating your picnic burgers. You'll have a burger on each side, on your tablecloth, your bug zapper trap in the center, and you are the swatter in the middle. Now if you set it to A difficulty, you're a larger swatter. B is smaller swatter. You got your bugs. The only one that you can attack is the bug closest to your food. The only time you can do that is when it sticks its long tongue down. When it does that, hit the trigger button on your paddle and you will attack that bug, and then you try to catch it in your trap down below, or at least in your swatter. And then the next one will attack, and so on and so forth. Once you get all the smaller bugs, a super bug will attack, and the same thing. You try to catch them in your zapper below. And it continues on and on until finally your burgers are gone. So that even has somebody's name on there. Somebody wrote his name on there. I never clean those things off when I clean these up and just leave them. Sam, I got your game. You can't have it back, Sam. It's mine now. Sam! You gotta get out of here, Sam. You gotta make the leap. Quantum leap. Sam. Yeah, 6 game variations used with paddle controllers. So, let's go now to the gameplay. And let's see. Let's see how we do. And we'll see you back here for the wrap-up. Alright, Picnic, 1982. Can't do anything to this. Gets low and starts shooting. There we go, he went into the zapper. You gotta hope he goes into the zapper. There we go. Higher score. That way. That's your bug zapper in the middle, your trap. You kind of want them to bounce into it for a higher score. If not, just try to catch them there. You can't shoot or anything, but when they stick their tongue down there, that's when you push your fire button. And the big boy will be coming out here. Here's the big boy. There we go, we caught him. Now we got it in difficulty A, so we got the bigger swatter here. If we put it in B, we'll have the smaller swatter. They have our burger almost all eaten there off to the side. they stick their tongue out or whatever to eat. So you're only attacking one bug at a time, the very bottom bug. And not necessarily a game I was looking for. The game kind of found me. I got my burgers almost all eaten here. Yeah. No burgers left. He ate a lot of that burger. Just have all my burger gone. That's it. He killed me. Let's see here. Sitting in the dark here. Let's see. We can make the paddles smaller and play one round like that. Let's see. They get tiny. Tiny, tiny. Let's see if I can do that here in the dark. Yeah. Give that a try. Baby, baby, baby. The baby swatter. Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you. Sha-la-la-la-la, my baby. Yeah. Come on. Come on, Kevin. Yeah. Big guy. Come on, big guy. Oh, my burger. He's eating my Vegemite sandwich. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's alright if you take a bite of that sandwich and it's made from worldwide bread. Worldwide bread. Big guy. Oh, big guy, no. He's eating all me worldwide bread, he is. He's eating it all. Yeah. Alright. Little fellas. Little fellas. Alright. What do you want for nothing? A rubber biscuit? Good enough, good enough. Let's go to the wrap up. Well, alright. That was Picnic by US Games, who were, do you remember? Do you remember what we talked about before that gameplay video? Quaker Oats. Remember the guy with the hair and the hat? Quaker Oats. Yeah. Fun game. Didn't necessarily have to be a paddle game, I guess. You didn't need to move up and down. It's one of those games, okay? Like I said, the games that eventually led to the game crash. This wouldn't have been the game you were looking for as a kid. If you were deep into Atari, you probably wanted one of the sweet Atari arcade to home game conversions. More than likely, you wanted a sweet Magic or Activision games that you knew were going to be fun. This is probably one that poor grandma didn't know what you wanted for Christmas or birthday. Mom and Dad said that you wanted something for Atari, and this is what you opened up, much to your chagrin. It wasn't terrible. There are a lot of worse, more terrible games out there, but the execution there, when you saw a game like this, you just wanted to rip loose and shoot these things, you know, right? You didn't want to have to wait until he stuck his tongue down and then wait and then hit the button and take on that one guy and hope that he ricocheted into the trap. And so it's probably not a game you're going to seek out. If you do, look for the ROM and play it on an emulator. I don't think these are very expensive. I got it in a lot for cheap for the game that I was looking for, so bonus, I got it, I played it. Will I go back and play it again? Maybe on a rainy day if it happens to be sitting there, but it's in my collection now, so it's there for future generations. But yeah, I don't know. It's alright, not terrible. Like I said, it's really definitely not the game I'm looking for at the moment. Like I said, there's a lot of other games out there that will remind you of space shooters. They did a lot of space and bug type games back then. They're pretty similar, right? You get the guy coming at you, there's lines of them, and you're more apt to want to just Gallagher their asses or Space Invader than want to shoot the rows of them out of the sky. But no, wait. You gotta wait until he's low down, trying to eat your burger. Wait till he sticks that tongue out, squeeze the trigger. It's all about the waiting game here. So that's Picnic, 1982 release, US Games, Quaker Oats. Tell me what you think about the game down below. It's alright. It's okay. It gets the job done. Now, if anything, the artwork is pretty slick, right? He's eating the hell out of that burger. He's got his face right up in them buns. And, yeah. And he's getting spanked with that swatter. So, thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs sideways maybe. It's alright. It's alright. But as a kid, you probably wanted that Activision fun. And Grandma or Uncle Ed showed up with this and you're just like, thanks, love you. Love you. Thank you for coming to another great, wonderful Mr. Poestyle video. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you on the next one. Oh, Nacho. Come here, Nacho. No biting. No bite. Ooh, no biting. Oh, Nacho, stop.